It's not nonsense. I did dance with Van Johnson.
She's told so many of those wild stories, she's beginning to believe them herself.
No, I was there and I saw her.
Well, when I'm good, I'm very good. But when I'm bad, I'm better.
Please forgive me if my words are inadequate in thanking you for your very great kindness.
11 Golden Age actresses who secretly wore wigs. Welcome back to the channel. Imagine the silver screen's luminous legends, those dazzling icons with flawless hair, seemingly untouched by time. Picture them gliding across red carpets, their locks catching the light like spun silk, every strand perfectly placed, every curl defying gravity. But behind every perfect wave and cascading curl, there's a story Hollywood tried desperately hard to hide. Today, we're pulling back the velvet curtain on the surprising truth behind some of history's most glamorous stars, the wigs they wore, and the real price of fame. You might think you know these legends, but the reality behind their iconic looks will absolutely shock you. From brutal studio treatments that left actresses in tears to secret midnight wig fittings in hidden Hollywood salons, these women endured more than anyone could imagine, all to maintain the illusion of effortless natural beauty that never actually existed. Before we dive into these incredible revelations, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe if you love uncovering the untold stories of classic cinema and celebrity life. And hey, how many famous actresses do you think relied on wigs during their careers? Leave your guess in the comments and see if you're right by the end. The world believed wholeheartedly in their beauty, but the harsh reality behind the glamour was much more complicated and heartbreaking than anyone imagined. Lucille Ball, the red hair illusion. Think of Lucille Ball, and you instantly picture that vibrant, fiery red hair bouncing as she stumbled through another hilarious mishap on I Love Lucy. But here's the twist that would make Lucy herself do a classic double take. Her natural hair was a soft, completely unremarkable brown that executives deemed utterly unsuitable for stardom. The transformation process began early in her career when those same executives decided her natural color simply wasn't star material. What followed was nothing short of torture disguised as beauty treatment. Endless studio styling sessions involved harsh bleaching agents that stripped her hair of every natural oil, followed by aggressive chemical dyes that left her scalp burning and her real hair as brittle as autumn leaves ready to crumble. The daily routine was absolutely exhausting. Scalding hot rollers that singed her scalp, tight pin curls that pulled until tears formed, and heavy styling products that suffocated every strand until her natural hair began falling out in alarming clumps. Studio hairstylists worked around the clock, but the damage was irreversible. Eventually, her desperate team crafted custom wigs for every single occasion and lighting setup. These weren't simple hairpieces. They were absolute engineering marvels, designed to move naturally under blazing studio lights while maintaining that perfect red bounce through pratfalls, pie fights, and energetic dance numbers. Lucille and her stylist became absolute masters of deception, keeping the illusion alive through multiple outfit changes, different camera angles, and even physical comedy routines that would have completely destroyed natural hair. Her secret extended far beyond the screen. Even at home with Desi, Lucy often reached for a wig rather than deal with her severely damaged natural hair. It proved that sometimes in the absolutely unforgiving world of showbiz, image doesn't just mean success, it literally means survival. Have you ever wondered what your favorite TV character looks like behind the scenes, without all the on-screen magic? Tell us what shows or characters you'd love to see unmasked next. Judy Garland. Grit behind the curtain. Judy Garland absolutely wowed audiences in The Wizard of Oz, her ruby slippers clicking down that famous yellow brick road while she sang about rainbows. But the brutal studio routines that created Dorothy's innocent, youthful look took a completely devastating toll on the real woman beneath the performance. Her naturally thick, gloriously healthy hair from childhood became progressively thinner after years of relentless, punishing styling demands. Picture this nightmare. Daily sessions with scalp-burning chemicals that left permanent scars, tight braids that caused splitting headaches, and curlers so scorching hot they left permanent marks on her forehead and neck. The studio system was absolutely merciless. Judy's hair had to be picture perfect for every single take, every publicity photo, every public appearance, and every unexpected fan encounter. There was literally no such thing as a bad hair day when you belonged to the powerful MGM machine that controlled every aspect of her life. As her natural hair weakened and began falling out in increasingly large clumps, Wigs became her silent, constant co-star. But what truly sets Judy apart from her contemporaries is how she somehow transformed this devastating necessity into pure art. Even wearing completely artificial hair, her vulnerability and raw emotional passion were absolutely unmistakable. The wigs became just another costume for a woman who was always giving every piece of her soul to the spotlight. Behind the scenes, Judy would often joke nervously with her makeup artists about her growing collection, turning what could have been overwhelming shame into shared bittersweet laughter. It was her brave way of maintaining dignity in an industry that demanded impossible perfection, while slowly, systematically stripping away everything natural about her. If you could ask Judy Garland one burning question about living through Hollywood's so-called golden age, what would it be? Share it in the comments below. Hedy Lamarr, Illusion and Innovation. Dubbed the most beautiful woman in the world by breathless media outlets, Hedy Lamarr possessed a face that launched 1,000 magazine covers and inspired countless artistic tributes. But her natural hair, in harsh reality, completely lacked the lush fullness that Hollywood's impossibly high beauty standards demanded from leading ladies. What those glamorous cameras actually captured was a masterpiece of calculated deception. Elaborate wigs layered for incredible volume and depth that created her signature aura of otherworldly perfection. Each wig was a work of art, crafted by the finest European wig makers who understood exactly how to create illusions that would hold up under intense scrutiny. The irony of her situation is absolutely striking. While the entire world focused obsessively on her stunning beauty, precious few recognized the brilliant inventor and genuinely innovative thinker beneath those perfectly styled locks. Hedy held multiple patents for groundbreaking technology that would later become essential to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth systems we use daily. Her secret wig collection was absolutely legendary among industry insiders. Each individual piece was painstakingly crafted by Hollywood's most skilled wig makers, designed to complement different lighting setups and camera angles perfectly. Some wigs were soft and romantically flowing for dramatic love scenes. Others were sharp and sophisticatedly sleek for glamour shots that graced magazine covers worldwide. Is there a modern actress who you think balances beauty and brains in a similar way? Drop their name. We want your takes. Joan Crawford. Power, precision, and persona. Joan Crawford's distinctive style was always fierce, completely controlled, and absolutely commanding in every single appearance. Every public moment was carefully calculated, every look was strategically planned, and every gesture was designed for maximum impact. But decades of punishing studio-driven treatments had thinned her real hair to almost nothing, making wigs not just a convenient choice, but an absolute necessity for maintaining her carefully crafted image. These weren't ordinary off-the-rack wigs. They were carefully cut and meticulously sculpted extensions of her deliberately crafted brand. Crawford worked intensively with Hollywood's most talented stylists to create looks that projected unwavering power and sophisticated elegance that commanded respect from everyone around her. Do you believe celebrities should be completely honest about the lengths they go to for their image, including wigs or other enhancements? Let's get a real discussion going in the comments. Bette Davis, bold choices, unapologetic image. Bette Davis lit up the screen with raw, fiery energy that captivated audiences worldwide and earned her legendary status. Her performances were absolutely unforgettable, but behind the scenes, her hair was completely exhausted by the constant transformations demanded by her diverse, challenging roles. Unlike many of her contemporaries who desperately tried to hide their wig use, Davis saw these artificial locks not as shameful cover-ups, but as essential parts of her artistic evolution and creative process. Who's your favorite bold, boundary-breaking star, past or present? Tell us why. Mae West, Vivien Leigh, Rita Hayworth, Elizabeth Taylor, Greta Garbo, Marlene Dietrich, and Lana Turner. Each of these remaining legends faced similar challenges. Mae West turned wigs into signature statements. Vivien Leigh used them as protective armor. Rita Hayworth relied on them after damaging transformations. Elizabeth Taylor embraced them for control. Garbo used them for privacy. Dietrich weaponized them strategically. And Lana Turner maintained her myth through carefully crafted illusions. Do you think personal style is more about what's real or about what makes you feel your absolute best? Share your thoughts below. There's no wrong answer here. The bigger picture. All these remarkable women, icons shaped by extraordinary talent, incredible resilience, and the absolutely exhausting demands of an industry completely obsessed with impossible image standards, used wigs as much more than simple cover-ups. They became essential tools for survival, creative reinvention, and enduring stardom in a business that could be both magically rewarding and mercilessly cruel. Their stories reveal the hidden costs of fame and the incredible strength required to maintain public personas while dealing with private struggles. These weren't just actresses wearing wigs. They were pioneers who paved the way for future generations to have more honest conversations about beauty, authenticity, and the pressure to maintain impossible standards. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for even more fascinating stories about the legends behind the legend. Your support keeps these incredible tales alive and helps us uncover more shocking secrets from Hollywood's glittering past. So, which actress's story surprised you the most? Who should we feature next? And what behind-the-scenes secrets are you dying to know? Thank you for being part of our community. What kind of videos would you like us to make next? Let us know in the comments. See you on the next video.